Well, hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to Sacred 2. This is the Gold Edition, so it includes the Ice and Blood expansion. Now, this is quite an old game, but thanks to its rather unique sense of humor, really decent graphics style, and very, very interesting mechanics for leveling and those sort of things, it's really stood the test of time. In fact, I think gone beyond that. It's still well ahead of a lot of RPGs, isometric RPGs we would find these days. Now, I have played that guy many, many times. That's a Temple Guardian. This is a Seraphim, one of the most commonly played characters, because, well, she gets a little OP really quick. But what I have never tried, and I'm going to try...
The magic that runs through my veins is not from this world.
Well, all right.
I'm one of the chosen.
Are
one
you?
of those who are granted the right to study the magic of the dragons. Only the best will earn the right to learn the most secret mysteries of these creatures, and rightfully call themselves Dragon Mage. This is my goal, and I'll give everything for it.
We done, fella? Yeah? Okay. Well, I gotta tell you one thing. My Temple Guardian isn't quite so high on himself this early in, so there's not... Honestly enough, there's not really a lot of customization to the characters, but, you know, you're basically looking at skin tone. Let's, bright gold, a nice gold character. And we can change this guy. I'm going to go purple on him. So, then you have, so there are a bunch of different classes. Some magic style, some that are a little bit more of the close combat style. And it does tell you. Yeah, in fact, the Inquisitor is a little both. He's close combat and dark magic. But I'd like to try the Dragon Mage. Then you have the Campaign of Light or the Campaign of Shadows.
The path of darkness is beset with overwhelming desires of power and supremacy. Those of unscrupulous morality, and those who walk in the shadows of evil will find themselves at home upon this road of personal gain and destruction.
Or the Campaign of Light.
The path is defined by the virtues of justice, truth, and honor. This is the life of those strong of heart and lawful of mind, a life of fighting for all that is good during even the darkest of times.
So there you go. Now we're going to go with Campaign of Light this time around. There are characters, I think, more suitable to the Darkness campaign. And I sort of figure this is the midpoint. These guys going to either Light, and these guys going to Dark. So sort of a choice on the Dragon Mage. But I'm going to go with the Light. And then you pick a god. And it will grant you a sort of a bonus power, as you will. Divine Lightning. Tesla grants you a Will-O-Wisp. But the one that I'm after for this particular... actually...
The path of darkness is beset with overwhelming desires of power and supremacy.
The path is defined by the virtues of justice, truth, and honor. This is the life of those strong of heart and lawful of mind, a life of fighting for all that is good during even the darkest of times.
Tesla, Juan. So, I guess we have to go Shadow of Light, because Kara is the goddess that I want to use.
Desires of power and supremacy.
And it gives you a demon that you can you can summon. So we're going to go with that mode.
The shadows of evil will find themselves at home upon
all
this
right,
road
all right.
I
wish you didn't do that every time you switched. All right, down here we have there's 3 game modes. You can turn both of these off. We have Hardcore, where basically if you die, that's it. Your character's dead. And then we have Expert Touch. Now, this is kind of hard to explain if you're not familiar with the game, but it affects how your combat arts regenerate. And combat arts are sort of a thing you can combine some of your powers together and that sort of thing. So anyway, what we're going to do here. Oh, and then difficulty of bronze and silver. This is kind of neat because at any point during the game you can switch. And as I don't know what this character is going to face right at the beginning, we're going to start on bronze. And I know I've been yakking way too long here. My apologies. So, let us jump in.
The lands of Encaria have flowed with T energy since time immemorial. This mysterious power is the root of all life, the source of all magic, the origin of all thought. Eons passed, and the Seraphim continued to watch over the fate of the world. In their wisdom, the Seraphim chose to share their knowledge, bestowing magical secrets of the energy upon the favored High Elves. But power breeds fear, anger, and jealousy. The perilous energy became the center of all disputes. Finally, a terrible war raged through Encaria, erasing all order in its wake. An even more advanced High Elven civilization arose from the ashes of the dead, deriving their power from abusing T energy. The beautiful cities and the people are threatened by the T energy that has escaped its confines. Hideous mutated creatures now rampage through the lands, destroying everything in their path.
Alright, well, I'm afraid as good as that is, I think it's starting to get into some fairly restrictive music. Come on, not now. Dexter being a little pest. Alright, so here's the start of our Dragon Mage. On a suitably dragony looking place. A little bit of screen tearing I'm noticing in the cutscenes and such. Alright, here we go. This is our dude. You can zoom out quite a ways, or you can actually come in to about there. But it is an isometric. A lot of people have complained about the camera in this game. I've never really found it to be an issue. Okay, he's not an enemy. Never really found it to be an issue, to be honest with you. Anything in here? Not really. When you get into towns, sometimes buildings get in your way. But if you move in a little closer, the building will generally fade. And I think that's where a lot of people had issues. Ah, here's someone. Well then, looks like this is goodbye. I must admit that I envy you, but I always knew that you'd have your chance before me. You were always the better adept between us right from the very first day at the Academy. Who knows? Maybe it'll be my turn next year, and I sincerely hope I don't have to take your place. So off with you. I can't be bothered with long, sentimental farewells. Talk to the dragon, be on your way. I will keep my fingers crossed. Farewell. Alright, and our quest updates, and as you can see on the mini-map, we now has an arrow. If we tab, our map will actually get a little bigger for us, and we can sort of see a little bit of the area about us. Alrighty, so now he will chase your mouse, or you can use WASD. And you, yeah, but you don't actually want to talk, you just want to run away. He doesn't want to talk either. But, oh, okay, now that's a dragon. Perform your task. You're on your own from here. You know the traditional rules must adhere to. Only if the Dragon Mage is destroyed by your hand will you take his place. Receive the Mark of the Dragon, learn about the last secrets of dragon magic. So says the word, and so it must come to pass. The part of the world you must travel might seem strange and unfamiliar. Even so, you will manage. The Dragon Mage whose place you are going to take lives in the northern regions of this continent. That's all I can tell you. Go and talk to Fangil. He is a member of the Dragon Mage Conclave and will give you the target's name. You can find Fangil in a city to the north. But before I wish you Godspeed, I have another task for you. Take this scroll. It is a message of the Dragon Prince Nikiam. He wants the message to be delivered to the oldest dragon that lives in this part of the world. His name is Merkil. I entrust you with this task. It is your responsibility to ensure the message is safely delivered. Guard it with your life. Go now, and may the dragon magic be with you. And may the force be with you too there, blue dude. Or dragon magic. Yeah, you weren't much help, green thing. Alrighty. As I say, the graphics are done rather well, you know, and pressing the Q key picks up everything within, see that circle? There we go. Now, we just got some gear, so let's have a look in our inventory, shall we? Alright, we picked up a tunic of the aristocrat. Not much special going on there. We also have these. Now, this is how you get your skills in this game. You actually find these little runes, and you get them from killing stuff. Now, if I open my skill window, you'll see I have one to start with, Energy Blaze, and it's right there. You don't, well, there are different ways to play this game. I tend to concentrate more towards just one or two skills. Because every time you put another rune, which makes the skill more powerful, every time you add another rune, it lengthens the cooldown time of using it. So if you just eat every rune you find, you may have an incredible wealth of skills, but you'll get to cast it and then hope like heck you run into nothing for 20 minutes while it recharges. Now, I'm going to go with Familiar. As I said, I've never played this class before, but that gives me access to this, or I can keep Energy Blaze. Or what you can also do, and this is a really neat thing, they have a thing called combos. Okay? So now all I have to do is drag whichever one. This one's actually 2. I could have dragged 1. And then add skills. No, it's not letting me for some reason. Let's move that one out. Let's try combo 1. Okay, doesn't seem to have any problem adding that one. Huh, interesting. It won't allow me to add this one. Alright. I have a feeling it's because this is a buff, whereas this is an actual skill. And I've never tried mixing buffs. Most of the characters I play don't run on buffs. Okay, interesting. Well, I'm going to leave this one in place for now. So, I'm going to say, and then you also, as you build up points in different skills, you can add things to them. You know, increases the chance to ignite enemies, or increased experience from fights won with this skill. Right? It's, as I say, not exactly a simple system. It's really easy to use, it's easy to get used to, but it's not just a pick this skill or pick that one. Alright. And jump onto the portal, and this should take us to the mainland. So much for Noob Island. That's a lot less to do. Oh. A lot less to do there than there was with my previous character. Now they want us to go. Let's have a look at our map. Second task, I believe, is what we're after. If we look into our skill book, yes. Alright, let's activate that one.
I'll have you whipped!
He's not terribly susceptible to magic compared to a lot of the different things that I will run into. There is a huge, like, we're in an area right now where these are sort of just the guys we're running into. But there is a huge amount of different enemies, etc. in this thing, believe me.
Damn! The sea will avenge me.
The sea will avenge me. Alrighty. Here's a box we can... Anything else here? No, not at the moment. There is a cave there. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Happy Farm. Ah. There we are. Now if I'm killed, I will resurrect there, as opposed to back on my original base. Alright, and this appears to be where we are going. Alright. Ah, you must be the dragon mage that Fangil spoke of. Fangil has asked me to tell you. He's currently not residing in Thelysium. He's near Twainbrook at the moment pursuing his studies. And since he was expecting your arrival, he wanted to save you some traveling time. Twainbrook is north of here. The glade where you can find Fangil is quite close to town. You can't miss it. Good luck.
I'm interested in this quest.
Are you then? Alright, here we've got an NPC that will buy and sell goodlies. Alright. Ruinous Hardened Blade. I don't think we actually need that, so let's sell it. Obviously not worth much because it's like a super noobish item. You can see they started us with this, the Ritual Staff of Hate. So it appears that we do use staffs, magical staffs. Long Staff of Aggression, 28 to 33. So yeah, it's a little bit better. It also has the little squares you see, the little blue square below damage defense value. You can actually insert everything from runes to rings in there, and it will take over the attributes of those. So yeah, there's not only not much here. We, of course, don't have a lot of money. We get 13 bucks at the moment, so.
Thank you.
But what there also is in every town, but this isn't the town, is a chest, and in that chest you have not only personal storage, but shared storage. And this is one of these RPGs where it can really... This is the problem with ranged. You can't hit moving targets.
You'll be a feast for the maggots.
There we are. You'll be a feast for the maggots. Wonderful. Take care of these guys.
Drop dead, will you?
Ooh, I think we just got maybe a better piece of armor than what we were wearing. Let's have a look. Oh, maybe not. What do we have? Magic Barrier. Rune of Protection. Oh, interesting. That gives you a 5% armor boost, and then I have one here for a High Elf. Oh, okay, Divine. This is what I found. Nice. Gives +1 to Dragon Berserk, okay? Now I do have a Dragon Berserk rune. So if I used that and kept this equipped, it would give me an extra. Interesting. You have a lot of different things going on here as well. You see, it shows your weapon skill here. And you'll notice that my weapon skill is broken into physical and fire, because my staff uses both of those. Whereas my combat is all magic. That's this guy, the combat art, Energy Blaze, currently equipped. And then it shows your armor. And my armor right now protects me 25 points, but only against physical attacks. Okay, I don't have any mounts, so there's no point. Now, a thing I really like, if you're off in the wilderness and your stuff gets full, you can sell it right from your inventory, but for a little bit less money. Right? There's your bonus overviews, shows that I have a +2 to my stamina, etc., 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 etc. So, And then weapon and armor sets, again, I don't have any because, well, we've been playing for, 15 minutes. Okay, so let's have a look here. Slowford. Huh.
The task is as good as done.
Okay, indebted to you. I'll go with you since I'm still new and I'll follow your lead. Alrighty. Sword. Sure.
Things won't get done by themselves. I
Alright,
accept the
but
quest.
we have, this guy's going to follow us around now and help us out. That doesn't hurt. But I want to come into this town. Now, here we've got another NPC we can buy or sell. And, well, I don't have a lot to sell, unfortunately.
Your
So.
splendor outshines this place.
Wonderful, wonderful. I was hoping to see you.
It's not that I'm discontent. I'm really not. But the hard work takes its toll.
Yes, you might crave fairness, but that's a craving that won't be satisfied.
Okay, we should,
How
I
can I tell
suppose,
you this? I think some are so
equip some
dissatisfied
things that
they're
we
even
just don't
thinking about
have.
refusing to work.
We know that a
Wrist
lot of you are
guards, no.
increasingly unhappy, but that won't do you a bit of good.
I'm already looking
Not really
forward to
anything in the
seeing
way
you
of
again.
boots. We also have
Please excuse me
potions.
now.
We usually start with
May
just
the
health
power be
potions.
your
And it
ally.
doesn't hurt to buy the
Bye.
cheap ones if you can afford it. And then there's all the different jewelry. But purchasing early doesn't usually pay because you're going to find stuff all over the place. This is the player's chest. Yeah, okay, I will. Alright, and you can see I haven't put anything in here yet. But shared belongings, well, Maelstrom's the only one I've gotten for the Dragon Mage so far. But I'm going to pull that out
Keep an eye on the time.
and put this guy back in there.
Draws me in again.
I think it goes to this set. Alright. Now, I think we'll put this one in. Magic Barrier. And Maelstrom. Although Maelstrom might be one that I end up using. So, you can also stash, armor, jewelry, whatever you come across.
But I'd like to say something.
Alright, and we apparently have a quest waiting. Cities are really noisy, as you would sort of
Their
expect.
behavior makes me shudder.
Alright,
The
I
God
will
Commander
do that.
complains
Find
I'm
your son.
interested in this quest.
Certainly. Okay,
But my time's come.
now, where is it they would like us to go
So
here?
entertaining. See you soon.
What news is talk of the town at the moment? Speak freely if you...
Alright, let's have a look at our quests here. We should have several now. So, okay. That's sort of your achievements. And a second task. And this is the one we were originally working on. And then, oops, sorry. If we go to here, we have all of our other quests. So the Runemaster's Son and the Pirate Cave. The Pirate Cave is the reason we have the extra player. The Runemaster's Son, this is important. Let's see if we can find that one, shall we? Like I said, until we actually complete this other guy's quest, he is going to tag along and, more or less help us. So, that's pretty cool. And what would you like, dear? Okay.
I'm interested in this quest.
Books, Cows, and Virgins, already, but I don't want to switch to that one. I still want the Runemaster's Son. Okay, we are still on that one. I don't think I can get through here. No. We need to be on the proper road. And don't worry about your buddy. The pathing in here, whether it works or not. Oop. I didn't even see this guy. There we go. They will catch up with you. I've never had an AI get stuck somewhere, an NPC, that I was supposed to be leading. They may do annoying things like get close to enemies and draw way too much attention, but they won't get stuck. Wow. Uh-oh. See, I don't know where he dragged him in from. That is funny. Well, nothing of much use to us. Stop doing that, dude. But as you can see, I mean, he did take half that guy's life down in one hit. So he is he is going to be a help to us. Alright, let's continue down the path. Oh, he's taking on a wolf. Another wolf.
Thank the gods for another triumph.
Now, of course, all the enemies have different resistances and things like that, so sometimes you may find even fighting the same one can become difficult. Alright, I think I just went up a level. Wait, don't go running off looking for... Look at him! Yeah, he's gonna go way off there somewhere until he finds another enemy.
Takes no prisoners.
What an idiot. There he goes again. Oh, man. Are you about done? Yeah, okay, he's gonna sit there and perform. So we actually have a minute here now to look at the skill system. So you get points for attributes and points for skills. Now, I guess as a caster, yeah, spell intensity. I'm going to want to be putting points into intelligence. Probably stamina as well, but we'll get to that. Then you have your skills. And they're, well... I'm going to start with this. Magic staffs. And put a point. So there we go. You also may get advancements here, depending on how many runes you've chewed up at that point. So, at the moment, we're not. And if we look at our inventory, I don't think we've really gained anything in the way of usable runes at this time. So, Dragon Form, Maelstrom. Let's have a look at Maelstrom. I think it's still in this one, isn't it? Mentalism? Or, no, Elementals? No? Mind Strike, Combat, Maelstrom. Missiles are slowed. Huh, interesting. Interesting. There's actually some pretty strong stuff in that particular section. But alright, now we are headed this way. Ooh. Somebody's been at that cow. Huh. Oh, look what we have here, my dinner. Oh, I don't think so, dude. Alright. Huh. Oh, there is a box in here that's got something. Okay. I didn't think there was. Let's open the door and head back out. Alrighty.
And another one. You should have fought better.
You should have fought better, indeed. No, he's already after the next one. Ah, this one's a champion. Alright. Okay. So here's that boy. Alright, let's get him home. So they will follow us. Of course, the only thing is
you were no match for me either.
They will tend to get kind of freaked and peaked by things like wolves. That's alright. Oh, come on. Quit taking on everything in the universe here, dude. Alright, let's head up the road. There are quite a few escort missions in this game, but unlike most escort missions, they're really not that bad. You know? No. Really not that bad. So, we'll get this fella returned. There we are. Now, once he catches up with us, there he is. Okay.
And another victory. Nothing can stop me.
Okay. Oh, we got another familiar and a rune of protection. Now, the nice thing is we can actually go to this fella and take runes we don't want and turn them into runes we do want. That's a very important thing. Now, it costs you money. Make no mistake, it does cost you money. But they start out pretty reasonable, and it becomes very important later on. You can also trade in runes that aren't even your class. So, that's really handy. Right? 48 bucks, eh? Boy, we're just rocking the money. So you can see there's some pretty good things in here. But, again, our money at this point is a little shy. We can sell things that we can't use, or won't use. There we go. All right. Close that one. Now, consume that familiar one. There we go. Awesome. And then let's come over here. Alright, Rune of Protection. We now have a couple of those. Dragon Berserk. Dragon Form. And Maelstrom. Okay. Alright. There we go. And I think that's a pretty good first look, guys. So, let me know what you think in the comments. If you want to see a little more, I'm going to definitely be playing a bunch more of it. And we'll go from there. Okay, another quest to kill a Kobold Chief.
Game.
Awesome. Alright, till next time, take care of each other, folks. This has been Species 7. And this is Sacred 2 Gold. Available on Steam for usually a pretty darn good price. Till next time, take care, and ciao for now.